am Claudia. I'm from Brazil, and I accepted the challenge of Switchfoot. It's a rock band from San Diego, California, and they recently produced a record called Vice Versus. And they gave us this challenge where you have to tweet something with hashtag Vice Versus and tell them what is your Vice Versus. I was one of the winners of the contest. They will send us an early copy of the new record, which comes out September 27th, which is tomorrow. But here's the deal. I set a travel for me to September 21st till September 26th, which is now. I just arrived yesterday. Conference for youth, and it was amazing. I mean, I had a chance to see Jars of play. Wow, yeah, awesome. And another band and great. I met a lot of people. It was awesome, and I explained it by email that I couldn't do it in the week of the release date. But they were so kind with me. They said that's okay, there's no problem. And so yes, I had to work on the videos and the party and the pictures tomorrow. Everything it has to be done tomorrow. So I'm going to bed now.
Kids with their heads on top. Just another stranger, just another plot. Another track home where the city streets stop. Just another kid with another more car. Just another lemon into lemonade job. Just another rust and dust aside. Just another key stuck broken in the lock. Just another scarecrow choking on a copper. Come on, it feels so typical. I guess I'm looking for a miracle. Rise above it.
First of all, I want to explain you how was the process of making my listening party. Please don't laugh. That was a suffering for me, okay? So, I will explain. I wanted the first week. Do you know what it means to win the first week of this Twitter contest? It's like heaven, you know, everyone wants to win in the first week because you have enough time to prepare a listening party. Yes, I was like, oh my god, I have 1 month to prepare my listening party. It's gonna be amazing. I have these ideas. It's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna invite the whole city to my party. I'm going to create t-shirts. Yes, create t-shirts and sell them on my party and sell the Vice Versus albums, and all of this money I'm going to raise to Stand Up for Kids or another organization. You know, it's gonna be fantastic. Yes, I'm going to do my party in a public space. I mean, a mall. Yes, a mall. I can do it in a mall. So, yeah, it's gonna be amazing, fantastic. So, yeah, but I tried to talk to the managers of the 3 malls I went to, but none of them were interested about my party. Yeah, that made me really sad. But I saw a park, for kids in a mall. So I was like, I can do it in the park. Then I talked to the owner of the park, and he said, okay, there's no problem to do it here. Okay, good news, finally, good news. So, I was trying to figure out a place of the party, but I had this trip for my party. Yes, you guys said that I was going to receive my copy of the Vice Versa a week before the release date. But a week before the release date, I was away from town. I was with a youth group of my church in a trip for a conference, a youth conference in another city. And the plans was that I was going to arrive in town September 27th. And I sent you guys an email asking you if you have a deadline to do the listening party. And you guys said, okay, you can do it a week leading up to the release date. So I was like, okay, the release date is September 27th. I arrived here September 27th. That's my only day, September 27th. Okay, this is gonna be my listening party. And then later you send the emails telling me that the videos and the pictures I had to send to you on September 27th. Everything had to be done on September 27th. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna freak out with all of that. So, okay, I don't have a month. I would travel a week before the listening party, and okay, I will enjoy my trip. I'm going to enjoy my time with my friends of the church and all that. I will see Joseph play. Yes, I can talk to Dan Hazelton and ask him what he thinks about Vice Versa. Yes, that can be on my video. Yeah, it's gonna work. Yeah, I can interview people and ask, what do you think about Vice Versa? Yes, it's amazing. Learn to bass. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I can create banners and a lot of things to spread the word about my listening party, and it didn't happen. You know, all that I planned didn't happen, and I still don't have my copy of Vice Versa. I still don't have my speakers of Logitech. I can't believe that. But that didn't stop me of doing my listening party. I thought I would arrive in my town 11 p.m. or 12 p.m. or September 26th, but I arrived in town 2:30 a.m. of September 27th, and I went to bed at 4 a.m. So I was telling to myself, wake up at 6 because you have to prepare the stuff for the listening party.
Got your hands in your pockets like you're ready to pay. Got your eyes out of socket like you're a mile away. Mouth shut like a locket, like you're nothing to say. Speak your mind up, come on baby, free yourself. Ain't no one to do it, free yourself. Ain't nothing to it, free yourself. Yeah, don't let nobody try and steal your soul. You're the original.
So I didn't have the CD, so I didn't have the lyrics. So why do you go to a listening party if you cannot see the lyrics? I mean, that's the basic part of a listening party. So as I was there trying to take pictures and enjoy the moment, I was trying to hear the music on the phones and try to write, but I didn't have time. I just wrote it down and translated 2 songs. The first ones. So yeah, it was a mess, but you know what? When you're in the park, and you see kids playing like it's the day of their lives. I mean, I couldn't raise the money to stand up for kids, but I met this couple of missionaries, and they have a project for kids called Casa, which means home. And they help kids that live on the streets. And I knew that I didn't have a lot of people to go to my party because I was traveling. I couldn't invite people while I was traveling, while I was on the road. So I was like, oh my god, that's gonna be a huge failure, you know. So I mean, my friends wouldn't like to go to a park for kids park, so I was like, I can invite kids to go to my party. I mean, they would have fun, you know. So I bought these cards to the toys of the park, and I explained to the couple that I wanted to invite kids to my party, but I didn't have any contacts, any kids to talk to. And they said, we know some kids, we can bring them to your party. And I was like, okay, you can bring them. So I was like so stressful with the party and all of that because basically nothing happened the way I wanted. I mean, that's frustrating because this is huge. I mean, I always wanted to work for Switchfoot somehow, and this was a great opportunity to do that. And I was failing. I mean, I couldn't do anything, and I can't blame them. I can't blame my trip. I can't blame anyone. I mean, that was my fail. I failed on that, and I was really sad because I really wanted that. I really wanted to win. I really wanted to do like vice versa. It's amazing. I wanted to do a party to celebrate it, but it wasn't working. But then I saw the kids coming, you know. Then I realized why Switchfoot do Broem. I mean, to see those kids playing in the park, I mean, they were really having fun. I was so stressful because I didn't have the lyrics, I didn't have the CD. I was playing the songs of my albums that I bought years ago, but there was a place missing. I mean, each album was there, but not vice versa. It's like the birthday of vice versa, and he wasn't there. I mean, everything was wrong about that party, everything. But those kids were like, I don't care, I'm having fun. I don't have this under the bridge. I don't have this in my house. This is important to me. And wow.
Life was just happening.
It's the one that I tried to write over and over again. I'm awake in the heat, feeling cold. We just want to help you. So my friend found out the lyrics of Only Hope, so they started singing it, and only those who heard only Hope Live or anywhere knows that what's the feeling that this song brings. I mean, it's an old song, but it always bring a fresh feeling to us. I was feeling so depressed and frustrated, but I kept saying the lyrics to me that when my plans seem so far, I want you to sing your plans for me, because if they didn't happen, it's because they're not supposed to happen. But you have your plans, just sing it for me. You're my only hope. And hear my friends singing this song, even if they didn't know the lyrics, that was really important to me. That made my day, that made my party. And I saw those kids leaving the place, and they were so happy, so happy. So this is my listening party. And I lift my hands and pray to be only yours. I pray to be only yours.
My heart cave in. I got my scars. I've been to hell and back.